Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video. Today we're going to take a real quick look here at a brand new 2023 Salem Hemisphere. This is a bunkhouse fifth wheel. We're going to take a few minutes, walk you through the inside and outside of the RV, just kind of show you what it's all about here real quick. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are up inside the brand new 2023 Salem Hemisphere 295BH here. This is a small 2-slide out bunkhouse fifth wheel, as you've seen on the floor plan. Let's start back here in the rear section and we'll kind of work our way forward. So back here in the back, we have our little bunk area. So down below here, you have electric outlet, USB charger ports back there, a light back there, and a window that does open. You have a little closet area here. Up top, kind of the same thing. You got some USB charger ports there. There is electric outlet and stuff back here as well. But this bunk obviously goes back there a little bit off to the left, giving you some more either storage or sleeping space. TV on a swing arm, sound bar, and you also have an electric fireplace, which is basically a fancy electric space heater. Just up above here, looking at the ceiling, we have one of our Coleman ducted ACs. You have a 110 volt ceiling fan instead of a 12 volt version. Currently using the 12 volt Furrion refrigerator. So you have the freezer on one side and refrigerator on the other. You can kind of see the little light up control board there. But pretty good size refrigerator setup here. And a lot of them have gone to these 12 volt refrigerators now instead of gas and electric or residential in general. Down below here we have the Furrion oven with the light inside, glass front, light up knobs, 3-burner stove top, and you have the flip down glass lid for extra counter space when you're not cooking. There is Furrion hood range light and fan, Furrion microwave, and you do have some storage up above. Pretty good amount of cabinet space there. Soft close drawers or doors there, and full extending ball bearing drawer guided drawers. Now your sofa area here is directly across from your TV and fireplace. This is a freestanding sofa. It is a trifold sofa, so this would flip out and make into a bed, so you could sleep an extra guest or two here if you wanted to. Big windows in that slide out, all open. They are deep tent safety glass windows. They are currently using pull down roller shades for blinds. The booth dinette over here will also go down and make into a bed. There's storage underneath of there as well. You'll notice the heat ducts are coming out the side of cabinets instead of the main subfloor. Also, there's a propane leak detector below that oven down there. Electric box with the breakers and fuses, electric outlet, some USB charger ports here as well. And again, a pretty good amount of storage space here. Little storage on the back side of your counter and stuff there. Skylight up above as well. Fire extinguisher. You have your steps going up into the bathroom hallway area here. So right here we have awning button, slide button, 12-volt tank heaters for cold weather camping, water heater gas button, the electric buttons on the outside, water pump switch, some light switches, monitor panels for your holding tanks, battery condition. This one was ordered with 2 ACs. So you have 2 digital thermostats here, ceiling fan light switch. One of these digital thermostats also works the propane furnace as well. Now here on the left, we are going to have our bathroom area. So let's kind of start from the top down. So we have a vent fan, skylight. There's a few lights in here, AC duct as well. Glass enclosure. You have the porcelain foot flush toilet. Little sink area here, and there's some storage underneath. A little room for maybe a trash can or something to go there if you wanted. And then back here, there is a little linen closet. So you can cram quite a few towels and linens and stuff in there. Over here you have light switch, electric outlet, and fan control switch as well. Now moving on up here, we're going into the master bedroom area here. The bed obviously slides out. It's on a slide out there, you can see. It also has window on each side that open, pull down roller shades in here. The bed will raise up. There's some storage underneath. Now down here we have electric outlet, USB charger ports on the left, along with the heat duct down there. Slide controls on the wall, light switch there as well. You'll also notice a nice arch to the roof. That really travels through to the outside as well. So you have a nice high arch on the roof for water runoff and stuff. Little dresser area over here. There's TV hookups on the wall there, or ceiling up there. And there's a backer in the wall, so you could mount you a TV back here if you want. Just remember, the wall is only about, I say, 2 inches thick on this model, if I remember correctly. So don't use too big of a screw. That's very important. This was ordered with the second AC, so we have the second Coleman ducted AC here. This customer also wanted theirs with a stackable washer dryer. So you have washer on bottom, dryer on top. Very, very important to, strap this in place if you are going to do that. So you'll see there are screws and a mount system on the washer down there, and then to help keep it from tipping outward, you have to have a secondary strap there as well. That's very important on any RV, as if you're taking off fast or stopping fast, those things can kind of rock around. So make sure you do mount it properly. Back here, there's prepping for King Wi-Fi Connect. That is an aftermarket thing that you could purchase. And then you have hanging closet and stuff over on the other side here as well. And there's kind of a little mirror system in the middle there, so you kind of see what that looks like. There is USB charger port, electric outlet on the side of the dresser. Kind of a little sit-down seat area, or at least a place to prop your foot up on when you're getting dressed in the morning. But overall, pretty cool, lightweight style bunkhouse fifth wall here. We're going to run around the outside real quick. I want to show you the outside. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, we are back on the outside of the brand new 2023 Salem Hemisphere 295BH here. We're going to start here on the door side of the RV and kind of work our way around. So first things up, on the Hemisphere, you have kind of an off-white color or cream-colored fiberglass exterior. It is aluminum studded foam block insulated sidewalls. You have a darker tan metal along the bottom for skirting, some black trim work, and some vinyl graphics. You have deep tint safety glass windows, standard on the RV. Power awning with an LED light strip built in close to the body of the RV, adjustable arms for tilting, and manual override in the front arm head in case of an electronic failure. Now this one was ordered with the standard front electric jacks and rear electric jacks. They do offer an automatic leveling jack system as well, if that interests you. But when you do the standard jacks, you have the quick pull pins up here to drop the feet, and then there is a manual crank in case of an electronic failure that goes right through here. Has the little pet-friendly leash latch holder right there. You can see the baggage door here flipped up. It does have this slam lock baggage doors, and it's held back by magnetic holders instead of plastic clips. There is a pretty large pass-through storage compartment right here. There's a light right there. The light switch for the LED cap lights is in here, a bottle opener, and a battery disconnect as well. You can also see some of that aluminum tube framing there. And then you also have your heated enclosed underbelly sticker there, just to kind of remind you that it does have a heated enclosed underbelly. Furnace exhaust out right there by the door. Just down below here is a low point water drain. The unit is currently using the MoreRide step above entry step. This is rated for 500 pounds, comes down, touches the ground, doesn't shake and rock and roll the RV as bad like a traditional hover style step. And again, it's rated for 500 pounds, so it's just a little more heavy duty. Flips up inside the doorway for travel. Traditional RV entry door and screen door. It does have a window in the door. Nice big, large folding entry handle there to help you get in and out of the RV. Just down below there is also your model number. Dual axle unit, aluminum wheels, easy lube hubs, drum brakes. Currently riding on Goodyear Endurance tires. Very, very important while we're talking about tires here. Make sure you do check your tire pressure from time to time. Outside electric outlet and cable outlet. Then there's a mount there where you could put your TV outside if you want. You have your stove exhaust vent up top and 2 outdoor speakers here. Going on back here a little further, there is a 110 volt mini fridge right here. So you do have to have electric in order for it to work, but it's pretty good size for one of these mini fridges. You have a slide out Suburban gas griddle, along with a cold water spray port right here. And just down below is the gas line hookup to plug that in. You can also see the rear electric stabilizer jacks as well, with the little push button right here. Step back here, kind of look down the side so you can see things a little better. Ladder on the back, and that ladder is rated for 250 pounds. So you can climb up and down on there, get onto your roof, walk around and inspect your seams and your seals and all that type of stuff on the RV to make sure that it does not leak as it ages. So very, very important, no matter what brand you buy, whether it's one of these big fancy painted Riverstones over here, or a Hemisphere type of camper, or maybe one of the cheaper ones behind me. Those all have holes and stuff put in the roofs. You have seams and seals on everything, so you've got to get up there and maintain them. Just below the center running light up there is prepping for a Furrion rear observation camera. Cool little aftermarket thing. I would definitely recommend considering that or another brand, just to see what's going on behind you when you're driving down the road or backing into a campsite. It's a good safety feature to have. Down below here, you can see there is a 2-inch hitch receiver on the back of the RV. Now, this is not meant to tow a boat or a cargo trailer or anything like that behind it. This is strictly for like a small luggage rack or a bike rack for the kids. It's rated for, if I remember correctly, around 300 pounds. But read the instructions, it'll tell you a little more about it. Pretty good size storage here underneath the back bathroom area. Now just below your big slide here is a gray tank dump. Just kind of stepping back here and looking down the side. Now this one was ordered without any type of slide awning covers and stuff on it, but that is a nice feature to consider when you are buying a new RV. Do check that out, talk with a salesperson about those, see if something like that might interest you. Just down in front of the axles here, we also have our front dump area. So you have gray and black dumping out right here. So there are two separate dumps for the RV. This one right here is your gas electric water heater. Then you have your detachable power cord right here. 50 amp electric service on this one. The customer ordered it that way so they could do a second air if they chose to do so. The other side of your storage compartment area right here, and we have the docking station area. So you have your cable inlets, water heater bypass, hot and cold outside utility shower, city water hookups, fresh water fill-ups, light out here. So a decent amount of things right inside that compartment that you do have to learn how to use. Here you have your propane tanks, and they are two 30-pound propane tanks with the auto changeover regulator. So right here you can see it's green. It will turn red if it's lost pressure. You can also rotate the knob to pick and choose which bottle to start off with. Just above or below the slide out right here, your overhang area here, you do have some important informational stickers. So here we have our tire size. ST 235 80 R16 E-range tires, cold PSI, 80 PSI. Very important, remember to keep up with that. Length 36 feet. Dry weight 9,109 pounds is what this one weighed. Production date, for example, this one was built on 3/20/2023. VIN number again, and then you have axle sizes, and you also have your gross vehicle weight. This is very important. Gross weight 12,185 pounds. So you take your gross minus your dry, and that gives you your cargo carrying capacity. So make sure you do not overload the RV. That is very important on any brand of camper. Heavy duty fiberglass front cap here. Does have a couple LED light strips built in there. It is kind of rounded and bubbled out to try and make it a little bit more aerodynamic. Traditional RV front pen box here. Some people do choose to upgrade these aftermarket to, say, a Moore ride or a Kurt Air ride, or maybe even a gooseneck, depending on what you might be hauling with. Down here you have two battery boxes, so you can put a couple batteries down below here. Spare tire also underneath it here, and that is basically kind of out of sight, out of mind. It is a full-size spare, but it is a cheaper steel wheel. Landing gear for the front, there is an up and down button right there. But overall, pretty cool little bunkhouse fifth wheel here. Thanks for taking the time to watch my RV videos, guys. Really do appreciate it. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you're interested in keeping up with more videos. And also remember to check out the folks at Couch's RV Nation. Thanks again.